In 2010, Remedy released a dark, shady action horror game that was meant to be a standalone game, Alan Wake. They did not know that 14 years later they would have an extended universe with games like Control, all in the same universe. Now, I've played a lot of Remedy games, but this one went under my radar, and even in the 2021 remaster went under my radar till now. I finally played it and completed it, so let's get down to exploring this game. The story follows best-selling crime thriller novelist Alan Wake as he tries to uncover the mystery behind his wife's disappearance during a vacation in the small fictional town of Bright Falls, Washington, all while experiencing events from the plot of his latest novel, which he cannot remember writing. In the game, a darkness is taking over humans, animals, and objects. These enemies, dubbed the Taken, are murderous shadows that attack Wake wielding weapons of their own, ranging from mallets and knives to shovels and chainsaws. The Taken are protected by the darkness, and this gives a unique mechanic where you have to burn away the darkness using light mechanics like torches and flares, before killing the Taken by shooting them with weapons found around the level. The game follows like a book, with each chapter ending usually on a cliffhanger and each chapter starting with a recap. With this game there is no leveling up system, and each chapter begins that you have lost your weapons from the previous chapter and you will have to find them along the way in that chapter as the darkness closes in. Right, now the story is out of the way, I can say Alan Wake is a good linear game with a good story and good mechanics, with it taking me 12 hours to complete one story playthrough. For the trophy hunters out there, the main trophies in the game unlock as you play the game, like completing the chapters, killing enemies with certain weapons, and completing the games on different difficulties. For me, this game needed to be played through a total of 3 times, because Nightmare difficulty does not unlock until you have done your first playthrough. Then the third time I was going around, I was hunting the multiple collectibles, which include TV shows, radio signs, signs of interest, finding all the chests, and the worst of all of them, all the manuscript pages, which some of them don't unlock till Nightmare mode. Most of the collectibles are on the main given path, but for some of them you really have to go off that path, and I had to use a guide to find them all. Also, with the game there are challenge trophies, like traveling to a destination in a time limit, which was 30 minutes, or going from one area to another, which is another like 40-minute section, without firing a bullet. These can be hard to do on certain difficulties, like trying to do Nightmare without firing a bullet, or trying to run 30 minutes away on Nightmare difficulty was very hard to do. So for me, I recommend you may have to do another playthrough, drop it down to easy, and go as quick as you can. With this game, I give the main game a 9, and for Trophy Hunters a 7.5. Because it can take multiple playthroughs and a guide just to get it all, and it took me a total of 31 hours to platinum the game. Plus, if you enjoy the game, there are 2 extra chapters hidden in the chapter section, not labelled as DLC, so I didn't see them straight away. They are called The Signal and The Writer and are worth playing. Let me know in the comments what game you would like me to complete next, and let you know how long it takes.